Good afternoon. It says I'm live. This is my rant run today, and I just thought I would get in a quick one. Uh, I was enjoying the presidential speech last night. At home, we're stuck with the six channels, but NBC was doing a fine job viewing it last night's address. So I was watching that. I was up later than I should have been. Went to bed. And sure enough, around 6 o'clock, 6:15, 6:30, all hell breaks out in the hall. And not only that, he went out in the street or around the house cursing and screaming, and no police. I can't believe this. In that neighborhood over there, they hear stuff like that and nobody calls the law. So I don't understand that. That's the reason I got home early. Uh, I've been up ever since 6:30 this morning and kind of pooped out today. But I will say I was very much impressed with Joe Biden's agenda, but I noticed the Republicans want no part of it. And Joe is reaching out to everyone, but they won't have anything to do with it. Hello, Linda, and hello, John. All right, glad to see y'all here. I was unable to give any advance notice of this. Grace and I have got to see about another table to make sure that when I pull this 55 inch out, I've got something to sit it on. It may fit on what I've got in the living room right now, holding a little, I think it's a 32-inch Phillips. This is an LG Living Good, which used to be Sanyo. So I've got the entertainment center. I talked with the lady that is the go-between for the ones that are going to buy it, and I told her we also have a heater that she likes since we have central heat and an electric heater with a thermostat back in the mudroom. Uh, that we can trust her. We've known her for quite some time, and that she could mail a check or whatever. But to make sure and get that niece or whoever's going to move the entertainment center to move that heater at the same time, I can't afford to have my back go out again just to sell it to her. And she understands that too. All right. Like I said, I was very much impressed with President Biden last night. Uh, the standing ovations by the Democrats only. I was expecting them to show Romney stand up and clap at least once, but when he's in with his bunch, socially distanced, they can't show any emotion at all. And you could tell they were just more or less bored as hell, wanting to get out of there because they don't want to work across the aisle at all. And they did have one shot of Manchin. That man ought to be ashamed of himself. He's siding with the other side, and he's not going to be a help. So, like we were talking about, we're going to have to primary him when he comes up for a re-election and get rid of him. Let him become a Republican. Let's just get him out of office. That's the main thing that has to be done now. All right. I'm glad everybody came. Like last night, I didn't even finish the comment. I hadn't had time today. We are getting some things accomplished. Grace was busy cleaning stuff that we were bringing down here. We're going to have have a dinner down here on TV trays that we've had for years and try to spend more time here. We'd like to spend the night here. But the problem is the bed is there. We are here. We have no way to get it that 2 blocks. And regardless of the idiot that was on here last time calling, BS, calling BS, acts like he knows me. He don't know me from jack shit. But I figured out one thing about whoever that is or whatever organization. They are definitely right wing, and they also have been trolling me. I don't think it's any of the Blue Dot friends. It's not somebody within the Blue Dots. It's somebody that's probably following me, and I wouldn't know what they're called on Facebook. All right, that's about all good. You're damn right, Linda. They are repulsive, and they won't give Biden a chance. They've decided he is the Obama for his administration. He will be treated the same way. They are probably already had meetings that they're not going, even if they like something, they're not going along with it because of the radical left Democrats. Oh, I wish got a reach, and I didn't grab him when I sat down. Grace is going to have to get this. I'm in one of these. Let me see if I can show the chair. Oh, I don't think I can get it up far enough for you to be able to see the chair behind me. It's one of those. Here it's red. Anywhere else it could be blue, green, whatever. But here in Missouri, and won it as a prize in a contest at a place I do business with. Uh, it's going to come in handy with that deck out there. It'll be nice to sit in the summertime. And we are getting the stuff down here. It's just not fast enough to suit me as far as uh, when I'm over there, there's nothing I could do. That damn woman came to the door, and the police lady, about a month and a half ago, said, "Do not open the door to her." And everything is not her fault. She was saying something this morning about the police won't do anything simply because she will not sign a complaint against him. She's not scared of him. She beats up on him before he leaves. And he's a chicken to start with. The other night, Terry and Renee were coming in, and one of these 5-minute visitors was coming back out the front door, and Terry took off and run till Renee called him down and said, "You don't have to worry about him." A total coward. And then she switches on. If she can't get him back, she'll get the black male to come back. Oh, hopefully, we're going to see if there's any kind of way. Uh, I had thought about renting, but why should I have to blow about $150 to rent something for 1 month? Other than really, it would be cheaper for Grace and I to go to Budget Inn right down here in Baltimore and stay one night and not have the expense of a month. Because this weekend, I'm going to get my brother-in-law. We're going to, I hate to bring the mattress down here because it's about 20 years old, but the box springs is good to it in the frame. And I'll probably get him to help me get the mattress that we've got down here. And at least that way we don't have to go back except to move stuff. And most of that will be daytime work. All right, that's about all I got. I love it seeing all of you speaking to each other. There's George is joining the group, and there's actually 5 out there. Let me look through the comments real quick. Okay. All right, we got a. I also want to say we went 2 shows ago from 224. We're now 226 subscribers, and I want to thank Colin BS. I think that helped the subscriber numbers because that whoever's doing that, uh, in my mind, they're codependent. They think they know what I think, that I'm coming over on all of you for your money. Give me a fucking break. When I started out doing my rants, I lost a Stratocaster along the way with just Facebook, doing the Facebook show. I lost to a pawn shop a Stratocaster knockoff made in China, and I wanted to start over. Now on video, you can learn how to play guitar again, and I wanted to do that. But there's a lot of things I gave up to keep Facebook show going. Not saying anything about YouTube. It's not like when you're starting out, you got to keep something going, and that's what I did with Facebook. I wanted to keep that going and have people get to know me and know that I'm like John Britavo. I'm not out in this for the money, not at all. That's why I always say either show is free. If somebody wants to help support the show, that's fine and well, but you don't have to. All right, that's about all I got. I'll let you go with peace, resist, persist. And I insist that we push a progressive uh, agenda, and it looks like Biden's going to do his best, even reaching out. There may be some compromises, but we're not seeing that so far. They don't really want to compromise. They want that nasty base that they think is a whole lot of people. What about the election fraud, Republicans? I thought that held you up. About 7 million behind, and there was election fraud. That's why Joe Biden won. Give me a fucking break. All right, let you go. I'll be in the comments later this evening, depending on who. I can almost smell dinner, but we got a few things to do before that. Uh, we did get the HUD application completed today. Next Monday, probably, I'll be able to go by. It's called Northeast Missouri Outreach, and that's another HUD program to get little things fixed here, like some of the windows need replacing and so forth. I've already talked about that. I won't hold you up. It's a Thursday evening. If I don't make it to the meeting, I will, as usual, be sharing it to the groups I'm associated with. Have a great evening, and I want you to share this shit. I'll talk to you later. Bye bye now. Share this shit.